So it's noon. I have no food in me, and I'm drinking scotch. It's gonna be a good day. So yeah, I figured I gave Glenlivet a hard time last episode, so I'm gonna actually taste Glenlivet in this episode, and you better do good. Glenlivet, I'm looking at you. All right, let's sniff this child. It's not good. It's just it is like this immediate like, all right, nope, go back away. That was an interesting scent I just got. Hold on. The best way I can describe Glenlivet is it's like bad monkey shoulder. Like monkey shoulder is one of my favorites, as evidenced by the last episode. And Glenlivet is just like if you took all the good things away from it. Okay, let's at least taste. There's just nothing there. It's like drinking water, but not in a good way. It's like drinking water that hurts. Yeah, that's not good at all. I'm sorry to the person who bought me Glenlivet, but just buy me nothing but monkey shoulder in the future and we'll be good. It's just really alcohol-y, in my opinion. I know I've had people be like, no, it's a very smooth drink. And I'm like, it's not, though. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough on the mouth. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about today, other than the fact that I apparently despise Glenlivet, is the fact that I just got done reading a book by this guy Tim Ferriss. He has a podcast, a lot of good stuff. Go check it out. But the book is called Tools of Titans, and it's all of these profiles of people who basically he considers to be very successful, so he had him on the podcast, and he boiled down that podcast into these short profiles of these people. And when you have people like former WWE champion Triple H on the podcast, you know he's got the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop!
And one thing started to strike me through all of these profiles of highly successful people, and it's that successful people are crazy. Like, one of the big things a lot of people will tell you is, like, if you want to be successful, you got to change your entire life outlook. You got to change your mind to be more positive and more forward-thinking. And that's correct. But also, what I found from a lot of these successful people is they live life like it's Mad Max. And I'm not dissing that. I basically live my life the same exact way. And what I mean by that is the fact that successful people always think there's someone out to get them, and they think that every step could be their last, and that's what pushes them forward to be successful. I mean, they're like, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I gotta wake up before the competition does. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is like, what competition? Like, it's fine. And despite the fact that a lot of the successful people he profiles in the book are like trade brokers who have no need to, they're like, I work out at 5 a.m. every morning, I get my pump on. I'm like, why the fuck do you need muscles? You're a trade broker, you work in an office all day. But no, they're just like, I must be strong for when the battle comes. Because they're constantly trying to better themselves in every single way. Physically, mentally, they're like, I meditate upon a mountaintop for 5 hours every morning. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't have 5 hours, dude. So yeah, they are constantly attempting to better themselves, which I guess is what makes them successful, for lack of a better word. But when you break it down by normal human being thoughts, it does sound a little bit insane. Like, a lot of successful people, including myself, I'm not saying I'm successful, I'm saying I'm included in the group, they do intermittent fasting, which is where you basically spend 16 hours not eating and then eat everything within an 8-hour period, which if you told normal people, like, yeah, I just kind of don't eat for a while, they'd be like, wait, what's wrong with you? And they plan out their day meticulously. Now, not all crazy people do, but I do, especially. I mean, I plan out what I do hour by hour, bit by bit, because I know how my brain works, and I'm like, if you give my brain a moment to rest, it will fall asleep. And that's the thing I remember, like, on cartoons as a kid, they would make fun of the kid who, like, had his entire day planned out bit by bit, and now I've grown up to be that child. Like, my day is planned out bit by bit. I have a specific routine for when I wake up. That way I know I'm awake and can get into life. Because in my mind, it's like Mad Max. I'm just like, someone's coming to get me. And I gotta guard up. I gotta be strong for the oncoming war. And I don't know if it's the fact that I have no food in me and the Scotch is talking right now, or what, but it's a good way to live your life, I guess, if you are seeking out that kind of success. But I also think the word success has a lot of meanings. Like, success for me is like, I'm gonna have 1 billion YouTube subscribers. I'm gonna have people all over the world buying my books. I'm gonna have everything I could ever possibly want. Whereas for somebody else, success might be like, I just want to relax with my child and hang out for a while. And for that person, I have to say, yo, don't live your life like it's Mad Max, because at one point you may pick up your baby and toss it like a football just to defend yourself from, like, an oncoming truck or something. So yeah, I think success has a very interesting meaning. Because for a lot of people, success is I need to have a lot of money, I need to have a lot of people following me, I need to have some social status, which is how my idiot ass approaches things. But I think success has a lot of meanings. I think you're successful if you're able to go to sleep at night and get 8 hours. I think you're successful if you're able to laugh once in a day. Like, I remember at one point, I was sitting in my bed and just looked up and I was like, I haven't laughed. Like, actually laughed in like 5 months. And, I think that's a success. Anytime you laugh, your day has already become a success. So, any of you who are worried out there about becoming successful or about being a successful human being, just remember, you're already successful. If you want to be better, get better, and success will come with it. Work on yourself, and success will come. So yeah, I usually record these episodes at like midnight. That way I can get drunk off of scotch and then fall asleep. It's currently noon, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle the rest of my day. I'm just gonna be stumbling around like, okay, time to do an upload. Scotch chalk balls. I don't know, I'm gonna put balls in the title. Fuck it.